give them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
Now, here's Adebayo. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Mr. Fundamentals, that's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Working his way from scout to head coach, Jamal Mosley was a longtime assistant under Rick Carlisle. He has paid his dues, Coach.
Yeah, and Kevin, I really admire the guys that put in the time, as you say, pay their dues and get themselves ready for when they get the opportunity. There's a lot of outstanding younger coaches in this league, and Jamal Mosley's as good as any of them.
Yep, I would agree. Here's Black. Back to Little. Lets it go from deep. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, Hero. 12 points his last outing. Outside, Fox. A pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Clock at 4. Now, here's Adebayo. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's De Silva. Carter with a screen on Hero. No good from Howard. Outside Butler. A pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Now, here's Fox. And it's in there. Fox has got 8 points.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Heat out front, they lead by 13. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Jaquez, he's checked in for the Heat. Mr. Fundamentals comes in for Terry Rozier. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Black comes in for Mobley. And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Black. Carter out there with Banchero. And it's De Silva in at the 4. To the inside, Mr. Fundamentals uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 7 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Mr. Fundamentals, in their last game against the Mavericks, got the job done. He added 29 points, and he was dialed in, made most of his shots. A performance like that makes you hungry for more. He'll be looking to follow that up tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Hero from long range. And again, Miami with the triple.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Heat with some changes. Ware's checked in, and it's Fox in for Butler. Well, Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The Magic trail by 19. Black the pass to Little. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Outside Hero. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, defended by Little. Fires the three. Hero no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Black's got himself on the board with three there.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
40 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Three-pointer, Fox sinks the triple. Fox has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Heat.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Little. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Hero on the wing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. They get it back. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Second chance shot. And yes, it's good. Mr. Fundamentals got 9. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We come back right after this.
Thanks for stopping.
It's not just about taking a shot. It's about taking the right shot. They've made a lot of good decisions out there.
Sometimes. And now an opportunity to check out the old. And that's all for us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Bam Adebayo is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. That's Mr. Fundamentals, and it's Fox in at the 1 spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. The Magic superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. D.A., thanks. Here's Black. Pass to Banchero. It's hauled in by the Heat.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Well, there's a unique profile for Wendell Carter Jr., a tremendous rebounder and shooter, and now he's playing on a pretty good team, and he's a big reason why.
He sure is. Look, he's really big at 6'10", 270. All right, top 20 in the league in rebounding and effective field goal percentage. Can shoot the three. Great blend of size, skill, and toughness.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Mr. Fundamentals passes to Fox. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and so Miami again turning it over. Here's a look at the schedule for the Magic. On Tuesday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Atlanta Hawks.
And that game against the Warriors, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
Teams value the three so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. Number 1, the Heat.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. To the right side. Here's Little. The Magic again can't hit.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
On the wing, Hawkins. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Adebayo kicks to Fox. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Black. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Banchero. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Well, keep it. Control of the ball must have been an emphasis for them. Very clean game so far.
The Heat making a switch here. Butler's checked in, and a change for the Magic. Davison's checked in. Here's Banchero. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Pass to Davison. And the three ball is good. Davison's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Adebayo with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Shoots the 3. Black, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Instead, it seems like time and again, the Heat uncover those hidden gems, turning unknowns into big contributors.
That's one of the things they do best, Kevin. The list of names like that is long, but look no further than Udonis Haslem, whose jersey they retired last season. Their hard work culture seems to breed those kind of success stories.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Carter right side. Launches it. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. A pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Shot clock at 5. Now Butler. He's guarded by Howard. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Well, Orlando shooting a low 30% mark from the field. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Davison. It's hauled in by Hero. Pass to Rozier. The three-pointer, no good. On the court for Orlando, we've got Bosh, and it's Davison in at the point. Mr. Fundamentals, that's good.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And that one's good by Bosh.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Mr. Fundamentals. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Greg, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Where good.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Fires from deep. Banchero, that's good.
And Banchero has shown that he's willing to let it fly from outside if he likes the look.
Pass to Ware. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts, a scorching 88%.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Here's Davison. Here's De Silva. No good from outside. He'd have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
Black's checked in for Orlando. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Bosh kicks to Banchero. Bosh sets the pick for Banchero. The Magic again can't hit.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Pass to Tyson. To the middle. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Bosch. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Took him no time at all on that one.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for Miami. Metu comes in for Butler. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Hero. Heat moving the ball around. Pass to Tyson. 4 on the clock. Screen by Olynyk. He takes it in. Tyson with the bucket. Tyson's got his first bucket of the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
The Heat have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Miami.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Mr. Fundamentals.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
And there's the foul. It's on Mr. Fundamentals. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Heat. Ware's checked in, and Okeke subbed in for Metu. .32 seconds left in the fourth. Black, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and there's another one for the Heat.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Hero passes to Mr. Fundamentals. The shot comes out. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Great win tonight, MP. We're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win. Showtime, MP. True ballers only.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. You know, in Game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot, but you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. Jalen Duren out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Ball. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard position.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Here's Ball. Fires from 14. And the shot no good. A bit short. Fox the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Mr. Fundamentals has got his second basket.
You got to be impressed with Fox's court awareness. He has a feel for when one of his guys is uncovered.
Shot's good by Carrington.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Fox the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. It's Jaquez on the wing. Here's Adebayo. Sinks that one from the post. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Ball looks over the floor. Pass to Koulibaly. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the Heat. And this team is in a fantastic rhythm right now. They've won 17 straight games.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Wizards have gone 1 for 3 so far. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Mr. Fundamental shot is good.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Now here's Ball. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. Duren, the pass to Kuzma. Off the mark there with a 3.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Mr. Fundamentals has got 8.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Here's Ball. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
No, I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. To the inside, here's Mr. Fundamentals, rebounded by Kuzma.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
A minute 39 left to play in the first. The 3 from Ball. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Grimes, he's checked in for Ball. Washington trailing. Now a timeout called by Washington. Last time they met in Washington.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
And Washington making it. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. .111 left to play in the first quarter.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
Wizards leading by 8. And so in the game for Washington. Ball is out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Jackson. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Grimes in at the small forward position.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mr. Fundamentals in their last game against the Magic was a man on a mission. He scored 17 points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. Just another remarkable performance from him. Nothing new. Guys, we'll see how long he keeps this up.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Tyson. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Tyson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Ball for 3. Rebounded by Butler.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Ware. Down low. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Ball with it. Now guarded by Butler. Three-pointer. No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5 now. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, Doris, heady guy who doesn't make many mistakes.
BA, maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker, either inside or from three-point range. He makes excellent choices with his passes. But again, I go back to that competitive toughness.
Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Grimes rhymes with dimes, on time right there.
Hero, the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. To the paint. Here's Ware. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ware's got his first bucket in this one.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
To the right side. Plenty of space. Pritchard, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Mr. Fundamentals shot is good. Mr. Fundamentals has got 13.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And the Wizards call time here. Both teams deciding to change it up. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has...
Right here. A minute 4 left to play in the first half. Outside Jaquez. To the middle. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
Carrington. Washington again can't hit. 2 for 1 opportunity if they can time it right.
A great way to end the quarter.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Buries it from 3. And now a 9-point Miami lead.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Inside, here's Grimes. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Now the Wizards in transition. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Wow, that's a big-time power play by Quentin Grimes. Nice finish.
Here's Adebayo. Washington with a rebound. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Miami out in front, up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Thank you for joining us.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals, how they reflect that.
And moving on, guys, it's early in the season. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And so many screens today ride that line of moving or not. Doris, you think players get away with too much movement on picks?
I think, Brian, it definitely feels like there's a lot more gray area. You have these things now called drag screens. A lot of screens today feel like maybe 30 years ago they would have been a foul. So, hey, I always say, BA, officiating in this league with the speed and the skill is really, really difficult.
They've got Karl Anthony Towns. He's out there with Bam Adebayo. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the 2. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Just 5 to shoot. Fox outside. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Counted from distance. Mr. Fundamentals has got 21.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And they double up ball. Kuzma outside. Here's Carrington, driving inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Jaquez with it, picked up by Coulibaly to the left side wing. Fox for 3, and the Heat, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And it's Ball off the drive. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Ball's got 7 points.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season, for the first time in a long time, hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Oof, not good there, Allie. Thank you. Over to the wing. Towns for 3, knocks it down from distance. 6 points for him.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Ball with it. Guarded now by Jaquez. Coulibaly. Pass to Kuzma. The 3 from Ball. Drills it from deep. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Wizards making a change here. Grimes is checked in. All right, looking at the 2K leaderboard. These are the squads who bring it on defense. The blocks leaders. The Wizards, 3rd.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Doris, we know how big fashion is in today's NBA. Perhaps no one showcases this more than Kyle Kuzma.
And you can tell, BA, Kuz definitely has some fun with some of the outfit choices. He does not mind causing a stir on social media, and he does not mind pushing boundaries.
The Wizards trail by 5. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Back to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. And he drives in. Outside Jaquez. Now here's Fox. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 21. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Ball's doubled. Now Duren. The 3 is up. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Give him 23. It's Jaquez on the wing. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Towns outside. Mr. Fundamentals, the pass to Towns. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Tyler Heroes checked in for Jaquez. Jackson, he's checked in for Washington. Pritchard comes in for Ball. The Wizards trail by 5. Aldridge is checked in for Washington. .52 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Duren.
Yo, watch him. Yo, set it up.
Aldridge outside. Throws it up high. Out to the right wing. Duren, the pass to Pritchard. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Ho, ho, ho.
Pass to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists tonight.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Grimes. Aldridge outside. Here's Duren. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. It's the Heat. They're up by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection.
Keep doing what you're doing, all right?
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Fox outside. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Mr. Fundamentals has got 9 points here in the second half. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Washington. So on the floor for the Wizards, we've got Ball. Kyle Kuzma out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Jalen Duren, and it's Carrington in at shooting guard. Fox against Ball. Jacks up a 3. Fox, that smooth lefty shot.
Yeah, hats off to Fox. He really has upgraded that three-point stroke.
The Wizards trail by 8. Pass to Carrington. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Mr. Fundamentals, the pass to Fox. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
And there it is for him. Mr. Fundamentals has got 7 points here in the quarter.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
And he lobs it up. Oh, Fox can sky.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Heat.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them, and they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Mr. Fundamentals.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Fox. It's intercepted. It's stolen by Jaquez. And it's Mr. Fundamentals missing. Here's Carrington. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played.
Mate, you're alright, damn it, in the DI.